What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hardy's Travel Agency, Wave 2. A lot has gone down. Things have happened. Crews have changed. And yet we find ourselves here with a familiar group of faces. We're going to go around and introduce everybody one at a time. Starting with, let's go with Rantar first. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your character for us, or reintroduce.
So again, my name is John. I am playing Rantar, the orc healer, who is been a traveler for most of his life, very loyal to those that he likes, and while he respects all life and doesn't like to kill, you mess with his friends and he'll take you out. And currently, we are Frosty and myself have opened the Helping Hands Clinic and Helping Hands Healing Clinic in the in Eternity.
I dig it. That a great segue. Frosty, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character for us again.
My name's Judy, which I've neglected to mention that little tidbit the first time. I'm playing Frosty again, and Rantar and I are healers. I'm actually a human healer. He's an orc, but we're going to come at things a little differently. But I may heal you. You may not feel the best, but I'll heal you. Rantar may be much nicer about things than I am, but that's all right. We'll get there.
Bedside manner means a lot.
There you go. We got it. All right. So we got half the healers, half a team of healers. Let's jump over to Ungba. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your character for us again.
Hi, I'm Dan Kirgroth in the Discord, and I'll be playing Ungba. He's a mighty and kind of uncertain orc warrior, decked out in chainmail. He's got a hide cloak. Ungba grew up on the farm, defending home from bandits, and then he ended up in Topaz Bay. Tried to help with the battle for Brain's Tavern. Didn't go well. And basically, the moment he arrived in Eternity, he kind of turned around and decided, yeah, let's go on another one. Let's do it.
And we find ourselves here. Last but certainly not least, Lenny, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character for us today.
I am Nicole. I'm going to be playing Lenny. I am an elf mage. Or it's not a mage, sorry, an elf thief. And last time we saw Lenny, she had the gold for funding Eternity and Hardy credits.
And what would Lenny have done with that in this time frame?
As of right now, they're stuck in a corner in Lenny's room in the tavern, haphazardly just kind of covered by blankets.
That's a good spot.
Best
Quality
spot.
banking system.
10 out of 10. That is a good spot. And let's get this show on the road. So all of you find yourselves kind of strolling through this town that you guys have all been living in, working towards building up, and all of you would have heard the news recently that there was some kind of a battle that went down back in Topaz Bay over the last couple of days. Hardy no longer really has access to the Brains Tavern that he was operating out of, as it's been reclaimed by original ownership after Hardy did not pay rent. And so we find ourselves here where things have been a little bit quieter, a little bit calmer, and there's been less adventurers strolling in than there had been before. Like before, it was like every other day there'd be new people showing up, and like that was really exciting. And Hardy credits still haven't been fully established yet, on account of there's not enough gold to back it up. So not too great there, but Hardy trusts all of you very much, and you've all received a very private invitation to meet with Hardy today at the Forge. That is the meeting place, which has been long since complained about for its inactivity. And so we are going to pick up there, where each of you would be coming in. It's like midday, but it's kind of overcast outside. It's not really great weather. It's like April sweater weather. And let's start with Rantar and Frosty first, as I'm assuming you guys will be coming from the clinic, and you know that you've got to be meeting with Hardy soon. What do you guys do?
Well, I know I'm, trying to prep Rantar a little bit. Now, remember, I know he said that we have credits, but we really haven't seen that, have we? Let's not, give him too much. Let's not give him too much credit for this whole scheme right away. Let's just kind of sit back and kind of take stock, okay?
Now, Frosty, we can trust Hardy. From the moment that we met him, he didn't tell us any stories about the hats that he bought from those students.
Bought, right?
Mm-hmm. And everything that he said, he brought us here to eternity. I mean, really, the credits is the only part that he hasn't really fulfilled his bargain on. And everyone's been so nice around town and just still using gold. We like gold. Gold's a good thing. And, Hardy's going to come through. I know he's going to come through. He's never had financial problems before, has he?
At which point, Lenny, you would have been approaching, and you would have seen these two individuals walking ahead of you. I'm not too sure if you all would have met before. Likely not, but you've definitely just heard Rantar say Hardy's never had financial problems before. What do you do?
I kind of chuckle, but am I still like far enough? Have they noticed me? Am I still just...
No, you'd be behind them. They're walking ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna chuckle a little bit to myself and just continue behind them and listen until they notice me.
Okay.
Well, Rantar, sweet summer child Rantar, we've put a lot of hard work together into the clinic. I noticed we haven't started charging for any of our healings yet. We'll get there later.
But, exactly.
Yeah, there's... Tell you what, let's leave the finances to me. I'll make sure we get our credits. I'll make sure we get it. But
Frosty, you haven't steered me wrong yet since we've been here.
This is what I'm saying.
And so, I will leave that up to you. Plus, you said you know Hardy personally, so I know that he wouldn't let friends down.
Sure, we'll go with that. Sure. And we enter the forge.
Ungba, you find yourself kind of walking through town on your way to meet at the forge. You see a group of people walking through. It's just kind of a peaceful day in town. What do you do?
Well, seeing all these people kind of converging on this location, Ungba's gonna assume they're all there, and he's just gonna be like, "Hey guys!"
All of you hear Ungba.
He hasn't really acclimated to the town yet. A little bit lost.
Well, we turn
Howdy
around
there, sir.
We turn around, and we also see Lenny. Then apparently, if we're turning around to say hi to Oompa,
unless Lenny is stealthing her way up there, then you definitely see Ungba.
Hi.
Welcome, another fellow orc. Man, it is so nice to see somebody that Just reminds me of home a little bit.
Yeah, the only other one I've seen is Dennis. Is that going to be a thing?
Oh,
he
Dennis,
still-
now he is a nice man.
You
I
guys
enjoy
know-
talking with Dennis.
Dennis isn't his real name. You know
Makes
that,
him
right?
good.
He's not?
No. His name is
Well-
Dumas.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I asked
Bless
him.
Hardy's heart. He can't get people's names straight.
No. Pirate Steve either. His name's not really Steve.
Oh, Pirate Steve. I hadn't met him yet. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch either of you two name. I'm Rantar. I'm a healer here. This is my friend Frosty.
I'm Ungba.
I'm
But nice to meet you.
I'm Lenny.
Well, hi, Lenny. Don't you look just so sweet?
Thank you.
So what do you do, Lenny?
I'm gonna look around. I do things.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
That's
not good at most things though. I usually screw them up, but I do things. Work. That's
you
why I'm
know,
here.
we're always looking for testers of the new the healing potions that we have to see if they're good or not so good. So if that's something you're ever interested in, just let us know.
Wait, what happens?
So
if
far,
they're
we've not had
good?
anybody die.
How many people have been tested?
Rantar does most of the
Ah.
testing himself, but you know,
I trust him.
we're always looking to spread out the possible. I mean, the healing, that's what we're looking to spread out. So we want, good for all. That's right, Rantar. Good for all.
So, Lenny, you mentioned Pirate Steve. Did you come in on that ship?
I did, yeah.
Oh, wow. That must have been fun. I haven't been on
Wait,
ship.
that wasn't
Onward.
always there?
No.
Oh, Umbar. Oh, you must be new here, too. You have missed a lot, sir.
I feel like I have.
Well, that's okay. Everyone's been nice here, so you don't have anything to worry about.
All right, well, maybe we should see what the cat wants.
Oh, you
Well-
guys got invitations too?
Yeah,
He wants something.
All right.
doesn't he always?
It seems that way.
At which point, you're all going to hear very loud clanging and banging coming from inside the forge, followed by a little voice that's saying, "Ouch!"
Oh, we
I'm
should
gonna
probably
head
go
on in
check
there.
on him. Rantar follows pretty quick.
Yeah,
Money
I got a
goes.
few things to discuss with the cat too. Let's go.
What situation do we find Hardy in this time?
As you go inside, you'll see that there is a very large anvil there, and it looks like Hardy is sitting up on top of it, and very clearly with his mouth trying to hit a hammer into a sword, but it's not going well at all. And it's just like the sword, as you step inside, the sword flops over and falls onto the ground. And like he's going to look up, notice you, and then toss the hammer aside, and be like, "Oh, hello! I didn't see you. Come in."
Well,
Hey,
howdy,
Hardy.
Mr. Hardy.
Hey,
How's
boss.
it going?
It is going really swell.
Really?
Very much so,
Yes.
yes.
Good. Good. I've been
I
hearing
say
stories
that,
from a lot of the travelers.
Good ones, I hope.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Aren't they all? They are always good.
That's quite the
Sure.
hammer you just had there, Hardy. Can we help you with something?
No, not. Well, yes, but not with this. This is something else. I have brought you all together today because I trust all of you very much.
Oh, see, I knew that you could trust me, Hardy.
Lots of trust, like pinky promises. Although I don't have pinkies, but pinky promises,
I know about pinky promises.
right? Yes. Goes a very long way. Doesn't really hold up in court, though.
You still don't have pinkies though.
That's true.
And at that point, Rantar reaches out to his tail and said, "Oh, but we can shake his tail. That's like a pinky."
Please do not shake my tail.
Hardy's
Can I-
learning a lesson about tails.
Can I pick up the thing he was working on? Like,
Sure.
is it hot?
It's warm. It's not hot. It's definitely still warm though. But you're also going to notice that the forge itself is not active. There is no roaring fire there. There's nothing really happening. It's, in fact, inside it's kind of cold in this building.
Why are we meeting here, Hardy?
Well, it's okay. Look, Ray was complaining to me that the forge is not active yet, so I had to make sure I came and tried to get it started. You know, they got this fire that doesn't go out. Apparently, they didn't read the warranty on it, that if you mess with it, it will go out, and I messed with it too many times. But don't tell them that.
If you play with stuff too much, it breaks.
Right. It's like, you know, don't mess with your food kind of thing, but I don't like broccoli.
It's not my favorite either, Hardy.
So, but aside
What's
from that, because
broccoli?
that is bygones is bygones is bygones. I have, I need help from you, from all four of you, okay?
Sure.
And I'm only telling you because I trust you. Brains took the tavern back in Topaz Bay.
Oh no, Hardy!
Oh, not this again.
So it wasn't yours.
Oh no,
Good
it
to
was
know.
definitely mine. It was squatters' rights.
No, Hardy, I hate that you've lost another home.
Right? Yes, it isn't. I keep getting banished. I don't know why. It's just like, you know, the
Right.
universe is out to get me or something.
Oh, Hardy, maybe we should go have a drink at some point because I hate that for you.
Yes. And of course, we are having problems with, financial security. We're trying to establish Hardy credits. They went out to go get the gold from Dennis. Dennis got gold. That gold disappears. We don't know where it went. So now we have like very low supply on funding to fund everybody. Anyway, I shouldn't be. I'm talking too much. I do that thing sometimes. I say too many things.
Sorry,
It's a word
what?
vomit. Oh, what?
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, no, sorry.
Hardy.
I
Hardy.
speak too
Now,
much. I speak too
wait
much.
a minute, Hardy. I was just telling Miss Frosty here that you didn't have financial problems. Are you making me a liar, Hardy?
I don't have financial problems in the void.
Oh, okay.
We're
That
doing
makes
this
sense.
again, are we, Hardy? We're doing
Okay.
this again?
But I seem to have come into some information about where there could be gold. Okay. So I am going to be talking to our friend Gimlet about that pretty soon. He doesn't know, but I'm going to talk to him about it. Anyway, side point. That is not important. What is important is we need a new base of operations. Brains has taken back Brains Tavern. The people of Topaz Bay kind of revolted. It's like, yes, congratulations, you overthrew. You needed someone to overthrow. You good job. But we need our own place back in Kildoris. So, I have sent out one of my friends to go find a new place. And I think he got lost. So I need you guys to help me find him.
Oh, let's go find your lost friend, Hardy.
Do you know their name this time?
Well, their name is Pip Trick.
Full name, not nickname?
That is his full name.
Hip trick.
And what does this Pip Trick look like?
He wears a big hat with a red feather in it.
Ooh, that's
When you
fancy.
say friends.
Yes.
What kind of a pip trick is this?
I mean, he looks different sometimes depending on where I talk to him. Sometimes it's just, he's just a voice. Sometimes he's like kind of like ethereal, I guess is the word, see-through. He's transparent. Then sometimes
Transparent people are good.
right? Yes, he's like You know, sometimes Dennis says that he's imaginary, but I don't think he's imaginary. I really think he's real.
I'm getting a headache. Okay. But hat with red feather.
Right.
Sometimes transparent.
Right.
Any other
So where did
distinguishing
you send him?
features?
Any other? I mean,
How tall is he?
He's like this big.
Oh.
He's this big. Oh, that sometimes he's this big, but mostly he's this big. Sometimes
In
this big.
comparison to you or a normal person?
You know, I'm not very good with depth perception. This big.
Is he?
Now,
Is he?
It's a miracle
close,
he can even make that shape.
or
I
is
think.
he far? Close
Oh.
or far?
It's when he's far away, he's very small.
Okay. Okay.
It's better than nothing.
That may be all we get.
now, Rantar. I mean, Hardy. You're making my brain hurt here, Hardy. Hang on just a
All right.
minute.
Okay.
Rantar, are you okay, buddy?
I will be. Thank you, Umba. Hardy, this person, you said he's a friend. We have a hat and a feather to go on.
Right.
And otherwise we can't really see him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about that big.
That's right.
Rantar like holds out smaller fingers than everyone else. And yet, so he's gonna be kind of hard to locate though.
I think that is how I lost him.
I was gonna say I can see how you lost a friend like that.
Right.
Where did you send him though?
Oh.
Well, I sent him to a place where it's a little colder than in most places. I sent him to Nithal Alara. Which
Bless
for all
you.
of you Kazuntai, thank you. Which for all of you back home, and for those of you that could see the map, that is all the way to the north. Above the volcanic mountains is a location known as Nithal Alara, which is covered in snow. So I sent him there to try and find new place to establish base of operations. And you know how it is during the winter seasons. The people of Nithal Alara, they clear out. So there's just a bunch of abandoned buildings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hardy, I think
I
we're
mean-
gonna come back.
Well, I mean, maybe. You know,
Are they gonna come back here?
I mean,
Whoever left all these buildings?
all I know is just a bunch of empty buildings. It's like, hey, it's like a big open sign on the door, right?
Well,
It's like
we're
what we
squatters.
did here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're squatters.
Right.
You go
We're
in,
squatters.
Yeah.
you take what you want.
Give me
Yeah.
back.
Have you never done this before?
What?
Hardy, I think that I can see where you're going here, but I got a problem with this because that little man he's gonna freeze real quick. Are you sure he got to those buildings?
I mean, he doesn't really like you can't really touch him like you can with other, like, he doesn't really have like physicalness, you know?
Hardy, how are we gonna get him back, Hardy? How are we gonna
Like,
get
does
him?
he follow
back?
us?
Oh, he'll
Does
just follow
he-
you. Yeah, he gets lost very easily.
Do we need to like tie a little string to his hat? Would that help?
We need
I mean, it might just go, if you tie a string to him, it might just phase through him.
Oh,
Oh,
we need to like bring his favorite food because people love to follow food.
I mean, if you go and like you find him, like he might just follow you. Like that's what he does.
Oh, okay.
He likes
I
to make
see.
new friends.
I see a high
Oh,
likelihood of
good.
success for us this time. This is gonna be good. Okay.
I like
Sure.
making new friends. You know what, Hardy? I'm in. Let's do it.
Right. Only one thing you should probably know though before you go over there, because it is winter seasons. It's very cold, right? Just watch out for the snowlums.
I'm sorry, the what?
Snowlums.
The snowlums.
what is a
Is that
snow?
like a hill?
It's no. It's a little like frozen creature with big jagged frosty teeth.
Okay.
Is it this big too, Artie?
I mean, sometimes they're this big, sometimes they're this big. It depends on how far away you are.
Is it that
Is
big?
it right in front of
Is
me?
that
How-
big?
If it was in the room with us now, how big is it?
They could be as big as Ungba, but they could also be as big as me. It depends on, like, you know.
That is not what you said, Hardy.
What? Yeah, there's some of them are big, some of them are big, you know, some of them are smallish big. It depends.
What do we get out of this?
Well, it's interesting because we need people to run new base of operations.
I didn't ask for a job,
Okay.
Hardy.
More like leadership role.
And Rantar just stares at him.
Like somebody who is like, you know, number one on team, but like we could have 7 number ones on team.
Oh, that's a good team of 8.
Yeah,
I like the way you count.
real good chance for success. Absolutely. That's what what could go wrong? What could go wrong?
Frosty, I think that you are being a little hard on our buddy here. He has done nothing but had our best interests in mind this whole time.
I will
gave us
agree.
free vacation.
I will agree with the first part of that statement, Rantar. Absolutely.
Hardy is giving Puss in Boots eyes.
Oh God, what is he doing?
Lenny's
Rantar just looks
I'm gonna
over.
just stare at him.
Now, Frosty.
I don't often
Are
do
you-
this, but I need my
Why is
number
it?
ones.
All right, Frosty, are you going to turn that down?
Rantar, I'm going to go make sure that you come back safely because I'm not running that clinic by myself. Let's go.
All right. I like that attitude, Frosty. Let's do this.
Hey, anything to get out of this place? Let's go.
Let's go.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead open portal now. You could jump through. Just be careful. There might be rashes afterwards. You might get little itchies. Anyway, goodbye. And he opens
Hey,
the portal under all of you, and you fall through it.
Woo!
And
I'm
none of
going
us
to keep
have
this
cold
family
weather
friendly. And I'm going to say, first, someone, put it up. As I go through.
You all feel yourselves falling for like a split second as your feet kind of leave the ground and you find yourselves all standing in snow. The world around you becomes immediately colder, but not freezing. It's like a peaceful Christmassy type snow with a very nice forest around you. You're all standing on a path, and the path leads forward ahead. Behind you, there's just more snow and a long walk. Ahead of you, you see a very nice town that's like just kind of covered in this pristine looking snow. You're a few paces away. You're still a ways out, and I turn it over to the 4 of you. What do you do?
No, I will never get used to the way he travels.
Yeah.
But looking around, did anybody bring their cold weather gear? Because I didn't.
I got my cloak.
Well,
You're one
I
up
think
on
I see
me.
it. I think I see the town down there. Maybe we should go check it out. You know, he said that they're empty buildings, so surely no one's there. Maybe they left some stuff behind that'll help us stay warm.
Let's go
I
look
Oh,
don't know
before
if
we
I-
freeze.
And so Rantar takes point and starts walking towards the village.
I'm gonna follow Rantar and discard the work in progress that was never taken from me.
Wait, you got the sword?
I still had it. I never put it down.
Are you tossing it? Or are you gonna hold on to it?
Well, is it a complete weapon?
No. It's an
Then
incomplete
yeah, I'm just
weapon.
gonna throw it away.
Okay, just toss it. Very good.
Rantar goes and picks it up because why not?
Okay,
He might need
Rantar.
something.
Rantar, you
He
have
didn't
like,
have any weapons.
like a half-forged sword is what you now pick
Right.
up. It has like kind of a what looks like a pretty normal ish hilt to it. It doesn't like there's nothing spectacular about this.
Okay. I was thinking I could use it as a mace, but
You could definitely try to use it as a mace.
Hey, Rantar,
He's
does
just
that
holding it by the tang.
does that
Pretty
thing
much,
have
yes.
any strange looking jewels in it that might, I don't know, suck up your blood and soul? I'm asking for a friend, you know.
no, it just looks like a piece of metal.
You could
Gorgeous,
I think we're
gorgeous, good, good.
You could roll a mysticism or a nature check or I'm sorry, you could roll a
Okay.
mysticism or investigation to try and discern that.
All right, and that's a D20, right?
D20 plus however many checks you have on that.
Mysticism or lore, you said?
Or investigation.
All right. So that's going to be a 13.
Yeah, on a 13, as you look this up and down, you could, in theory, use this like a mace, and there is no discernible jewelry built into it. It doesn't look very mystical at all. It looks incomplete.
I walk up to Frosty and I ask, and I look at her, what do you know about amulets and gems?
I mean, I could take a look at it for you.
Can I trust you?
Who else do we have to trust right now?
I don't trust the cat.
That's because you're wise.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and pull out the amulet that is still in my pocket that I found on the pirate ship. And I'm gonna like hold it in my hands, but like grip it and like hold it up like this to show her. I'm just very territorial about everything.
See it over here? It's way over here.
You look with your eyes.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands. Absolutely. And so shall I roll as well?
Yeah, go ahead. Give you a mysticism
Okay.
check.
I knew nothing about it, so
I got an 18.
Frosty, in your experience dealing with magical items and hearing stories and legends and all that stuff, just looking at this, and you rolled very high, and while you don't know exactly what it does, you know for a fact that it has magical properties, and you also know for a fact that those magical properties seem to be either weakened or almost extinguishing.
Lenny, let me tell you, it's impressive. At least it was. At one time it was. I don't know enough about it to know if we can like recharge it maybe or something like that. But I'm afraid that right now it's kind of on the weakened side. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's got a little something left in its tank, but not much.
okay. It's more than I knew. I couldn't figure anything out.
So where'd you find this?
On Pirate Steve's ship.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll keep my.
There. Clara found some rum. I know they brought that to the tavern already.
I need to hang out at the tavern a little more often. Apparently, it's very medicinal. Rum is very medicinal.
We should follow Lantar, I think.
Yeah, we probably
ahead
should.
of us.
Yeah, let's catch up with the dudes. Let's go.
My pocket.
Jumping back to the guys, you guys are walking ahead as you're all traveling together. You're all moving and you're walking and talking. The two of you up ahead begin to just get to the edge of this town. And as you look out upon it, you see that there are a number of buildings here, and it's very, very calm. And as you look down, you don't even have to roll for anything. You could just tell that there's no tracks at all in the snow. This town looks very, very, very peaceful, very calm. There's nothing moving around. And you also notice that all of the buildings have no lights in them. There's no lights coming from any of them. But it looks like very much an afternoon day, though you don't know exactly what time it is yet. So you have clear line of sight on everything. And so there's the bit of the town here, and then beyond the town, it just continues for snow for a long, long way until eventually snowy mountains.
Do we see any smoke rising from any of the chimneys?
There is no smoke. That's a good question.
There any tradesmen's buildings?
Yes.
Is
So-
there a blacksmith of some kind that I can check out?
Yes, Frosty.
So, guys, do you hear anything? Because I'm not. I'm not seeing any smoke from chimneys. I'm not seeing any candlelight or anything else. Do we think there's anybody here?
Well, I'm not seeing any footprints or any goings around town, so I think this place looks pretty empty.
It's very quiet, but there's always something. The cat never tells the full story.
Quite true, Lenny. Quite true. So we're supposed to find with a hat and a red feather that we can see through. What do you guys want to do? You want to like break this town up into quadrants and search one by one? Do we just start yelling for him? For Pip Trick? Was that his Pip Trick?
Pip Trick.
Pip Trick! Where are you? I mean, what do we do here?
Frosty, I think that is just a great idea. Let's just go look for him. I mean, surely he'll hear us if he's here, right?
At which point, Ungba, you've made it to the blacksmith, which is not too far away from where your team is. So you could definitely still hear their conversation. You make it to the blacksmith. What do you do?
I'm just looking around to see kind of an example of what this smith might have worked on, specialized in.
You could peer through. So you're standing outside right now. There's a door there, and then there's a window which has frost over it, so it's kind of hard to see through. There's no light coming from the inside.
Well, I'm going to take my torch out of my backpack, and can I just light it? I'm assuming I have the tools to do that.
Right? Yeah, you would.
All right, I'm gonna light it, open the door, and look inside.
You open the door, and the door is locked.
Of course it is. Can I wipe some frost off the front window?
You can do that. And as you wipe the frost off, as you look inside, what you see what appears to be a very quiet and shut down blacksmithing forge. Lining the walls are a bunch of swords and axes and daggers and such. They don't really look like they're anything special, just like they're just kind of well made. They look very similar to what you might have. And if the rest of you go over there as well, you would see the same thing. You can give me a perception check or a vigilance check to see for anything else.
I think that the moment Ungba sees weapons unattended in the shop, he's going for the door.
And how is he going for the door?
You know what? We're just gonna straight up charge it again.
All of
it
you
worked
watch.
So well last time.
All of you watch as Ungva charges the door.
All right, am I gonna roll this?
Yeah, give me a brawn check.
What's a 10 do?
All of you are going to watch as Ungva takes a couple steps back and then shoulder charges into this door, which doesn't break the door open, but does result in all of the snow on the roof falling down.
Centaur runs over to him and says, "Excuse me, do you need some help here? What are you trying to do?"
Maybe.
So
Well, there's some nice looking weapons in there, man.
So Rantar
I could use an axe.
buries him as we're talking. And
All
he
that's-
just reaches out.
All that's left after the snow is just his head after he's completely covered in snow.
So Rantar reaches out. Oh, I guess the door's covered too. And
Yeah.
yeah. So we work on getting him out of the snow.
I like to think I
And then I guess, can we unbury the door too while we're doing it? How long is that going to take? Like, is that
I'll take a couple of minutes. I mean, you're gonna be using your
Okay.
hands to do it. You're crawling through it, pulling it all out. But it's light.
Okay.
It's like fluffy snow. It's not and it's not super cold, but it just moves.
So once we see the handle, Rantar tries, and it's locked,
It's locked.
obviously. So can Rantar try and do the same thing?
Roll a brawn check.
That would be a
Together.
physical for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an 8.
You rolled the same as me.
I'm gonna walk up. Is there a window on the door? Do I see a window on the door?
There is no window on the door.
Okay.
It's just a wooden door, flat wooden door. As you're stepping up, so you watch Rantar charge into it and very quickly slip on some snow and fall into the snowbank.
Is this what normally happens?
And I'm
No,
just
you
Yeah,
gonna
should-
technically
say,
the door doesn't stay there,
Yeah.
but
Good door. Good door.
There is a
Good door.
window to this.
I agree.
There is a
Right.
window right there, a very large like a shop window to see inside.
Can I just take my dagger and like hit the window with like the butt end of my dagger and break the window?
You can do that. Yeah. Give me a brawn check for that.
Three.
You're gonna, you will watch as Lenny draws her dagger and goes and bops the window, and there is just this tiny crack in the window and nothing else. And then you're gonna realize that whatever glass this is like industrial grade and not like to prevent break-ins.
seeing
well,
as how
I,
y'all have been so successful, Frosty's gonna step up and say, "Can I remind y'all? Didn't Hardy say something about something with teeth? That could
Well,
be
yeah,
up
that's
here?"
what the weapons are for.
Okay, so maybe we figure out a way and that's a little quieter. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe we need a little more quiet. Is there a back door? Maybe? A side door? A garbage chute? I don't know, something.
And
Something we can get it
as
on.
Good idea.
as you start saying that, you're gonna hear a little voice come from somewhere around. It's like, you guys are really funny.
Oh,
Rantar
crap.
just
What?
perks
crap.
up and starts looking around.
You guys are like the funniest people. It is just so funny to watch.
Do we
Who's-
see where this voice is coming from?
Who's
Give-
saying this?
Everybody give me a vigilance check if you're looking for the voice.
7.
Me too.
14.
8.
What did Rantar get?
7 as well.
Oh my gosh. All of you look around. Where is this voice coming from? And again, you'll hear the little voice go, guys, I'm right here. I'm down. I'm right here. You don't see me? I'm right here. And Ungva, you're finally gonna see as you look down, there is a little mouse sitting there in the snow looking up at you all. And it's just like,
Hi.
Hello.
Of course, it's a talking
Oh.
mouse. Of
Who
course,
are you
'cause we
people?
were sent here by a talking cat. Of course, of course.
Well, hi there, little guy.
yeah,
My
I've
name's
been here.
Rantar.
I've been here for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and like running around, and there's just snow and snow and more snow, and then like some snow, and now people.
Well, hi there, little guy. I'm Rantar. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I extend my hand down to like shake his hand, even though he's a mouse.
He holds out his little spectral paw, and you're going to notice that he's ethereal.
So my hand kind of like moves through him, and I'm like, "Oh,
Whoa.
what's your name, little man?"
Oh, me? Oh, my name's Pip Trick, but you could call me Pip.
Oh, Pip! We were coming here to find you.
Oh, really?
Oh, you aren't
Yeah, the
anything
cat
like
sent
what
us.
Hardy said.
Oh no, it's me. My name is Pip, and I'm like this many years old, and like yeah.
Oh, Pip.
Wow. That's long for a mouse,
And-
isn't it?
Do we notice, is he wearing the hat and the feather?
He is absolutely wearing a hat with a red feather in it,
Okay.
and it's part
How
of
big
his.
is the hat?
It's as big as him.
That's exactly what I was
Is it
hoping
like
for.
ethereal like him?
It's totally
Kind of
part of
red.
him. Yeah, it's ethereal like he is. He's not. That's it. He just got his little red hat on with his red feather in it.
You guys, you gonna come with us? We were sent to come get you.
Oh, really? Where are we going?
To Hardy.
Oh, but the job's not done.
The job?
Yeah, what he sent me out here to do.
What did he send
Right,
you out
he was
here to
scouting.
do?
Yeah, I was supposed to come and see where the new base of operations is, like that we could go and set up for adventurers and stuff. And like I found all these buildings, but I ran through them and they're just like kind of like boring and like not really cool. But I found a cave and it's really far away, but like there's some scary things.
Ooh, cave would be fun.
Right?
Hold
I feel
on.
like a cave would be so
Hold on.
exciting.
That would be
Very
exciting. That
Hold
would
on.
be Pip
We
Wimps'
would need to
cave.
clear that
What?
out for this to be safe.
Oh,
Oh.
There's
We could
big
get a
things.
bonus.
There was big thingies in there that made some noise, and I was too scared, so I ran away.
Oh, Pip, I am so sorry you got scared. Are you okay?
I got really
They
scared.
can hurt you?
No, they didn't hurt me. I was just really scared.
so
Oh.
Pip, these scary things. Can you tell us what they look like, hon? I mean, I don't want to scare you anymore, but I mean, they're not here right now, right?
Ooh. I just thinking of them makes me a little scared. But
Oh,
but
I'm
I think
sorry.
they were
We're
just
here
like,
to help you be brave.
oh really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the last person that told me I'd be brave, like they disappeared. They like went away.
Was it Pirate
Oh.
Steve?
We won't go away. I'm hoping we won't.
Wait, Pirate Steve. That sounds like a fun name.
I think he'd like him. He has a boat.
Are they?
It goes with the hat.
Is he a pirate?
Yeah.
Really? Do you have a whole ship and all?
Yeah, it has
Listen.
holes. It's not the best ship, but it'll get you.
Wow. I've never been on a ship before. That sounds so cool.
Are we fun people
Hey,
or what?
Pip,
Huh?
when we get
Huh?
done, I haven't been on a ship before either. You want to go with me?
Oh
That
my gosh,
sounds like
yes.
a blast.
Yes. He starts running back and forth. Yes. Oh, that's so exciting. But like pacing.
Okay, but
Because he's
Pip,
standing on
Pip,
2
hold
legs.
Hold on, Pip. But first, we got to finish this mission. So
Oh, really?
where's this cave you were telling us about? Because that sounds
Oh.
like, it sounds like a great place to build a base.
Oh, it's all the way over there. And he points towards where the mountains are.
How about you show us, Pip? Can you show us? Can you take us there?
I think if I can remember correctly, yes. Okay, I think I know where to go. Let's go.
If I could, you are so enthusiastic, Pip. I really appreciate that about you. However, are we ready to deal with whatever those big scary things are? Because we don't have any weapons or anything that are in the building.
Oh,
Fabulous, Rantar. You're set. You're set. Great. So
Very clearly has a sword and a shield.
Ungva is wearing full warrior armor.
Umba, are you all set?
I mean,
Can
I
you
would
ever
really
have
like
enough
an
weapons?
axe,
Really?
but no. The bigger, the better.
There's a you trying to get inside this building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
get us
let us
in?
There well, I can't really I kind of just like walk through walls and stuff. I can't really touch anything,
Damn.
but like there's a back door.
Oh, is it weaker than this
Rantar
one?
goes around.
Let's go to the back door.
Let's
Who
go.
would imagine there was a back door? Okay, let's go to the back door.
No, there's never a back door. Come on.
Do you all go to the back door?
I don't.
You stay at the front.
Yeah.
Pip
Lenny, do you need anything, Lenny? Because
Well, if
Lenny,
y'all just open the door for me.
Rantar, you want to run around and open up the front door for us here?
I'd love to do that, Frosty.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you.
Rantar.
Thank you, Rantar.
does Ungba go in the back too?
Oh yeah. He wants a new weapon as soon as possible.
Yeah. The two orcs go to the back, and you see that there is a much flimsier back door. How would you like to proceed?
First, I try and open it using the handle.
It is also locked.
So I look at him and I go,
Rantar.
together.
As only two orcs can do.
Yes. Orc power. Together
Our
strong.
powers combined,
Wait, are you wearing the wings?
100%.
Wonder orc powers activate.
Exactly.
I will still get foiled by the door.
With the way we've been rolling, you betcha.
I just rolled a nat 20, so
You very definitely did most of the work there. I got a 6.
Ungba, you're gonna realize that Rantar is putting way more effort in, so you just like let him go for it. And yeah, from the front, Pip and Frosty and Lenny, you will all hear as there is just this loud crash from the back of this building. Rantar, as you charge through it, there is now a cutout outline of your body going through this door.
Passed through it so hard.
So the door itself is still there and still locked, but now there's a cutout of you crashing through it like Looney
I'm
Tunes.
gonna reach into the hole, unlock the door, and open it.
The door now opens. The two of you
told
have
you we
made
could
it
do this
inside.
together.
What do you do now?
We both opened the door.
Start looking around for, cloaks, things to keep us warm, as well as some weapons, completely disregarding the girls in the front.
Hey, do you think they're gonna open the door for us?
I don't know. Hey,
You are-
Rantar, can you
Hold on
open
a
the door,
sec.
please?
He hears it and goes and opens. Oh, yeah,
Hi, buddy. How'd you do? You got in, huh?
I got in.
You will
You
both
got
very
it.
clearly see
Yeah,
the
we
back
did.
door that has the damage holes in it.
Boy, did you get in, right? All right. Let's find what we need and let's head out, shall we? Because I'm not looking forward to whatever those teethy things were that Hardy was talking about. Let's get going. Pip, do you know what? Pip, you have a look on your face, Pip. Do you know what the teethy things are?
Oh, I have a look on my face.
A little bit.
Is
Little bit.
Is it friendly?
Mostly.
Oh,
Sort of.
oh, is it?
Worrisome?
A
Ooh,
little worried.
is it? Do I look cool? Do I look cool now?
Well, you always look cool, Pip.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so nice of
I
you.
think you look fantastic.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited right
That
now. It's my hat, right? Like my hat is so cool, and it's red,
Oh yeah.
and it has a feather in it.
I love
This
your
is my
hat.
favorite hat.
I have a hat too back home that's pointy. It's like really pointy. I think you're gonna love my hat.
That sounds so cool.
It
There are
is.
lots of hats back where we
What I
go.
thought too.
Never seen a pointy hat like that.
Oh, it's gonna be fun to show you, little buddy.
Well, let's go. Let's do what we gotta do. So we go see pointy hats.
Yeah. So Rantar continues to look around. Do we find any cold gear or anything?
Yeah. So you guys looking around, you're going to see that it's again just basic gear. What you will find is some winter traveling, like accessories, like that you could connect with your armor that would give you warmth, but it won't give you more protection.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's grab it. Let's
Ungba,
go.
you will find an axe. It will be the same as the sword statistics you've got, but you now have an axe.
Sounds fine. and it's slashing.
So
You guys have now cleared out this location here, and Pip is going to look up at all of you and say, "You guys ready to go?"
I think we
Renthar
are.
holds up the
Yes.
sword and go, "Let's go, buddy."
Lead the way.
Okay, let's go. And he's just going to start walking on his 2 feet, stands upright, and just starts walking. And he gets outside, and he just stops for a second.
What's wrong, little buddy?
I don't really remember if it's that one or that one. And he's pointing at 2 very distinct mountains.
And I'm gonna guess, since he's ethereal, there aren't any footprints for us to follow. Is that right?
There's no footprints.
There's no footprints. Of course, there's no footprints. Okay. Ooh.
So
Hey, Lenny. This may do absolutely nothing. Just on a whim. That amulet you got, hold it to each mountain and see if you feel a little zinger. Maybe it'll feel a little, like do a little wiggle shaky thingy, maybe. I don't know.
Sure, I can try. I'm gonna pull it out and hold it up.
Lenny, give me a quick mysticism check as you do this.
Nine.
As you hold it up, you just see that this kind of bluish hue coming off of it, and as you hold it up, you can kind of for a split second see through it, as there's 2 sides to it. It's this gem with this gold around it, but very clearly there is one side looking through it and another side. So the way that you would look through glasses, more or less, is you can kind of see through this object.
Okay.
And you'll notice that as you do that. What else would you like to do?
I would like to see what I can see through it.
You hold it up to your eye?
Yeah.
Do you see what I see?
As you hold the amulet up to your eye, you see through in a different way. And on the other end of that, you actually can see perceived magic. And so what you see all around town looks like this wave of tracks going up and down the town with these tiny little mouse prints, and very clearly a path going out to one of the mountains.
Okay, I'm gonna point to the mountain that I see the tracks going. I think it's this way. I think it's this one, Pip.
Do you hold it over Pip?
Yes.
As you hold the amulet down and look at it, in one eye, because you can only see through with one eye, through one eye you see that ethereal little mouse that's small and sitting there on the ground. But as you look at it with your other eye, you see a little boy standing there wearing pretty nice clothes, and a little red hat with a feather in it. And he looks not anything like a mouse. He's a little human boy that's just kind of standing there. He looks back at you. He goes, "What do you think? Do you know where to go?"
Yeah. I'm kind of taken aback by it. Can I roll another mysticism to see if I understand
Sure.
why?
Right.
15.
On a 15, you get the feeling like Pip is not all here. He's not all present right here.
Not all physically,
Right.
in his ethereal.
It's why he might look ethereal here.
I'm gonna hold it over for Frosty to see, because she gave me the idea to look through. Frosty, you need to take a look at this.
Okay. Okay. We'll go with it. Maybe we should head to the cave and we'll
What are you looking at?
figure.
What's that?
It's an interesting pattern in the snow right now, Pip.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
really cool. Yeah, because we can see your tracks in the snow. It's really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Can
I
see?
know, right? Rantar wants to see too. Is that okay, Lenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go. Oh no, what's Rantar gonna say?
Tar picks it up and just looks around and doesn't even look at Pip, like he is just mesmerized by the stuff.
By all the tracks.
And yeah, and just wow, that is awesome.
Can I see?
Hands it.
Can I see as Pip starts to like wave for it? I want to see.
So he lowers it down. Let's Pip see his tracks.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
It just looks like more snow.
Maybe it broke.
Oh,
That's okay. There's going to be more cool stuff to see, Pip.
that's fine. There's always cool stuff
Let's
to see.
go. There's always cool stuff to see. Come on, Pip. Let's go to that mountain.
All right.
Hey, Rantar, can I get that back, please?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
And you guys will all take off in the direction of the mountain that you've just identified. And it'll be a while. It'll take some time. Time will pass. The sun will start to move in a direction you can kind of figure out. You must be looking at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sun will be going down soonish. And then you make your way and you're almost at the mountain. And you see it off in the distance. And Lenny, are you still watching through the amulet?
Yeah, periodically I'm looking through it just to make sure we're following the tracks.
And you are following the tracks almost to a T. And you'll notice if you look over at Pip at all, he's just skipping along with you like a little kid. And you'll find yourselves kind of approaching this mountain, and way off in the corner, you see where there is an opening to a cave. What do you do? All of you can see this cave entrance.
You guys, I think that's the entrance. Let's be careful.
Yeah.
Hey, Lenny, does that little spyglass that you got, does it tell you anything about this cave? Do you see anything funny in there, like tracks?
Good idea, Rantar. When I hold it up and I look through directly at the entrance.
All you see is, and it's really interesting, as you could see that there is a trail of tracks that go inside and make a bit of a circle inside. You could see through the mountain almost to see that there are tracks that go inside and then loop around and come back out.
Are they the same little?
Same. Yeah. It's definitely it's Pip's.
Okay. I only see Pip's footprints in there, but I still think we should be cautious.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, because we still have yet to see whatever the teethy things are that Hardy was talking about. So I'm thinking we should go in carefully.
Hey, Umba, buddy, you want to come up
Yeah.
here and help me take point?
Oh, yeah. Does anybody need a light? Like, I've got the torch out. And torch and axe, and Limba's gonna go forward.
I follow.
As you guys enter inside, you'll see that there is kind of, it immediately gets dark. And there is what is snow going in, but very quickly turns to a rocky, frosty ground. There's both stalagmites and stalactites around you made of ice. The cave stretches down and back a whiles. And it just gets darker the further down it goes. You're all still standing at the entrance here. What do you do? There's been no noise at all from anything inside.
Do we see anything that would indicate that something with like sharp teeth or claws has been in and out or around this area.
Give me a vigilance check. And if anybody else would like to do a check like that, let me know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were told there were enemies.
17.
17.
You know what? Never mind.
We're hanging back, aren't we, Letty? We're hanging
Almost
back.
all of you step inside and like see nothing out of the ordinary. But Rantar, as you're looking backwards or back through this, you seem to notice that there are these scratch marks on the walls.
So, as he sees that, Rantar just stops real quick and puts his hand out, like a good parent does. And whoa, hold on now, everybody. And he gets real quiet. And I think there might be something in this. Frosty, you were mentioning those big teethy things.
Yeah,
I think they're in here.
Well, but I mean,
And
just
he
look
points
though,
out.
because the stalagmites and the stalactites, they're all icy. So maybe that's what Hardy was talking about. What do you think?
And he sort of points to the scratches that he sees.
Big teethy things? Big teethy things? No.
Pip,
No.
Pip, calm down, Pip. We're here with you now.
No. That's scary.
So
Pip is
Pip,
gonna
you wanna
run
come up
over
here?
and jump on Lenny's shoulder. And you just see
That's
him
an
pull
awkward
his hat down over his eyes. No. I don't want to see it. It's scary.
It's okay. Cover your eyes, Pip. You just gotta tell us which direction.
It's down there.
You're like petting through the mess.
Yeah, Lenny's got a friend.
My little buddy.
Pip is gonna say it's down there, further down in the cave.
Okay. So at that point, Rantar pulls out his own torch and takes some light from Ungba's and slowly starts to walk in.
Okay.
Progressive.
And trying to be as quiet as his little orc heart can.
All of you, for each step that Rantar takes, all you hear is the crunch of snow underneath each footstep as he moves further and further, and light begins to illuminate further and further into the cave until you all see very quickly as Rantar is struck in the face with a snowball.
My heart was going. Holy moly.
As from the back of the cave, a snowball comes flying out, hits Rantar in the face.
Pip, do you know where that came from?
Oh no, it's already too late.
Just cover your eyes, Pip. It's okay.
His hat is now fully
Rantar
down
stands
over his
up
face.
Rantar gets pretty quick and yells, "Who is that?"
And everybody get ready for combat. Everybody roll a vigilance check.
Oh no. I'm distracted by the snowball apparently because I roll a whopping 3.
I got a 17 over here.
17.
Rantar still wiping the snow from his face with a 9.
I got a 12.
What am I doing?
Fairly evenly spread out, actually.
What'd Frosty get?
3.
3. I thought it was 4. Okay, 3.
I'll take 4, but I can only
It won't make that much of a
legitimately
difference.
I
Okay.
know.
So here is what happens. Okay, Rantar, you step forward. You get hit in the face with this snowball, and as you wipe the snow from your eyes, all you could see charging at you is a much larger snowball with giant shaped frosted teeth It is the size of you. And Pip is going to look up from his hat. Oh no! It's a snowlum! And Ungva, it's your turn first as you watch as this gigantic snow mound comes charging out at Rantar.
I charge to meet it, and I'm going to use my war cry.
Okay.
So you just hear a, "Ah!" and he's waving the axe and runs forward.
Oh, can we still add our things to him? The assist?
On your turn.
Okay.
When it's your turn.
It doesn't say it requires a roll, so it just everything in 3 squares has to attack me.
Do you move up to get in?
Yes.
You move. Okay, so
100%.
you move up and use your ability to grab the attention, and it is the creature's turn. The creature is going to turn at you, fully grabbing your attention, and it is going to try to bite on you with its very large teeth, and it's going to roll 1.
I didn't feel a thing.
And then it is Lenny's turn. Lenny, you've just watched as this creature emerges. You have Pip on your shoulder, and Rantar has been struck with a snowball, and then this large snow creature comes out and bites Ungba. What do you do?
How many squares am I from it? Am I further?
You're within
would be
5
further
squares.
I'm within 5.
You're all pretty tight, close in this cave.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Pip. I'm like, it's gonna be okay, little buddy. I'm gonna move closer, so I'm within 1 to 2 squares, and I'm gonna throw my little pouch of blinding ashes at it.
Okay. Blinding ashes.
Remember, this one
Does it even have eyes?
It does have eyes.
Oh, okay.
Details.
That's good.
Let her throw the ashes.
Got a 2 on the D4.
Okay. Ungba and Rantar, you'll watch as a small pouch flies out and just hits the creature in the face as cinders just kind of start melting its face away. And the creature lets go of Ungba and just roars at that direction, at which point Pip goes, "Oh, no. It's so loud." And it is Rantar's turn.
So upon seeing Pip get really scared, since Rantar's kind of bonded here with his little buddy, he will step in front of them and go with, after he sees the ashes go in the eyes, so he assumes the creature is, somewhat blinded already. He's just gonna take the iron sword and attack.
Swipe at him. Okay, go for it.
So I roll just the damage, or do I roll to hit?
Oh no, just roll the damage.
Just roll the damage. Okay. There's one. There it is. 7 damage. Do I add? No, I don't add.
Nope, that's
that, right?
whatever it says there. Yeah,
Okay.
So you're all gonna watch as Rantar draws this, and it's the sword, right?
Yeah.
It draws this sword that he just got his hands on for the first time, raises it up, and just cleaves through this creature. And Rantar, you feel this momentum as you hit it. Like, this sword feels like it's pretty good in your hands. You've got a really good grip on it.
And he's gonna scream, "Don't mess with my friends!"
Perfect. Frosty, it is your turn, and you just heard Rantar yell, "Don't mess with my friends." What do you do?
Oh, I shake my head. Yep, that's Rantar. Absolutely. Does the creature have eyes still? Is the the visual cortex still intact there?
As you're looking, you're seeing that those cinders that hit it in the face are still smoking, and you get the idea that this creature is very much blinded.
Because that's about all I got in terms of, weaponry is a blinding light. But I do have my dagger. Do I dare, Rantar? Do I dare? Or can I give my
assist?
The assist to get? Can I toss my assist at?
What do you? So this is what do you feel like best doing? Because you could do. It's what would your in this moment? What would your character do? Would you run in under the insane momentum of everything and swing with a dagger, or would you just go and drop an assist on them?
I'm dropping an assist. That's all I'm doing. Okay. I'm dropping an assist. I'm maintaining this.
Who are you assisting?
Rantar, my buddy. Absolutely.
Okay, Rantar, on your next turn, you've got another hit dice. Which brings us to Ungba. It is your turn, and Ungba, you've watched as this creature's now taken a bunch of hits, but those cinders are starting to go away. I'm sorry, the smoke is beginning to go away.
Okay, well, a minute already. I think Ungba's just still yelling incoherently, and he's gonna start whacking. When ideas are lacking, the orcs start whacking.
That's the catchphrase. That's
we
the
need the
catchphrase.
t-shirt.
I love that so much. When the ideas are lacking, everything. The orc starts whacking. Oh, that's beautiful.
But this one gave me a 7, so I'm not mad.
Another massive hit from the sword wielders on the team. Okay, you once again another blade cuts through this creature, clearly revealing more snow falling off of it. And now the creature is going to go, and all of you will watch as the creature's eyes begin to restore as the creature lets out this blood-curdling yell, and snow from all around it begins to suck up back onto the creature, and those wounds look like they're restored a little bit. Lenny, it's your turn.
Is everybody else seeing this?
Rantar's eyes just get really big.
And I'm still right next to it, right?
You are still you're still within 5. Yeah. Okay. Within 5 squares.
Within 1?
Are you going to put yourself within 1?
No, I have Pip.
Then you could stay back. It's not.
Okay.
It's adjacent to the 2 orcs. I assume that Frosty and you were back.
Mm-hmm. So I do have my crossbow. I'm gonna take my crossbow since I can stay back and aim like at its eyes. I want this thing to be blinded.
Okay. Here we go. Let's do it.
6.
You rolled a decent. That's max damage.
Can you see? Where is it?
You are all gonna see as Lenny draws her hand crossbow and just fires with it, and the arrow goes straight through this creature's skull. But it's still alive. And Rantar, it's your turn.
So, seeing as how the creature hasn't hurt any of us yet, so his healing or his healer instincts haven't kicked in. He is going to take the torch and see about jamming the torch into the creature to see if the fire does anything.
Okay. So for that, you're gonna give me a brawn check.
Okay. I have physical.
And I should point out that you will, because that is not an action, you won't be able to use the assist that Frosty gave you.
Oh, is that the only? It's only on my next action.
It's only on your next action, and it's got to be an action. So you can do the torch thing, but you would be at the cost of. I have to say, because otherwise that would be like, oh, well, then you lost it. I just figured out.
Yeah. You know what? No, we'll go ahead and because the sword felt so great on that last hit, we're gonna try and whack it again with the sword.
Okay, roll for damage.
So I roll this twice, right?
Two,
Since I
yeah,
have an extra hit dice.
it's an additional hit dice.
Yeah. Total of 8.
Describe for me where and how you're striking it.
Just gonna go just straight through the middle, trying to, like, the mouth area, trying to cut its mouth so it can't roar anymore and heal itself.
And as you do that, I need Ungba, Lenny, and Rantar to all roll an additional d6.
Okay.
All right.
Just one.
6.
Got a 6 too. Again. I'll move my camera again if you don't trust me.
No, I trust you. So here's what happens, Rantar, as you pull your sword back and go and stab this thing through the face, plus the arrow that had just taken to its eye moments before, all of you have just achieved a synergy, meaning you all did the same amount of damage within one rotation, which is why the hand crossbow came into play here. You all get an additional d6. So all of those, all the damage you have just done, add another hit d6 to it. Rantar, as you stab through the creature, it just melts onto your sword. The creature dies.
We win!
And Rantar just looks at it melt away and goes, "Don't mess with my friends next time."
And as it begins to melt, and it does melt away, it just, you see as it like starts to let out this screech as it's melting and turning into water, it just refreezes in that form of disintegrating in front of you. And it looks like it's kind of matching eyes with you, but it is frozen solid and no longer living.
Okay, Pip. It's okay. You can uncover your face now.
Oh,
And Rantar takes his sword and kind of like pokes it, make sure it's not moving anymore.
it is quite chilly. And Pip is gonna look up and go, "Oh, we're still alive." He's gonna start, like, Lenny, he's gonna start poking your face, but it's just going through your face because he's a little ethereal mouse. It's like, "I think you're still alive too. Are you still alive?"
I think so.
Oh, good.
I told you, Pip. I told you we had your back.
Oh, good. Oh, that's great. All right, so what do you guys think? It's a cool cave, right?
Went better than the tavern.
This is awesome.
Isn't this cool?
We could put some slides over here, and we could have snowball fights all the time.
That sounds so exciting.
There's so much room for activities.
There is so much room for. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god, I think we should totally like set the base up here.
Oh, I agree, Pip. This would be a great base. And then we could like put people out front and pelt them with snowballs as villagers come by.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That does sound amazing.
The new pranksters next door.
Anybody have any clue on how we're gonna get back to Eternia?
I feel like Hardy just knows these things.
You have faith.
He
in
knows
him,
when we're
huh?
done.
I'm gonna look.
Kind of black magic is my expectation.
I'm gonna look around the cave just to see any.
That's what I was about to say too.
Are there any like additional little cave areas?
Everybody, give me a vigilance check.
15.
Okay.
15 as well.
Ungva?
7.
Frosty?
8.
So Frosty and Ungva will be more focused on the front. They will not make it to the back of the cave, but Rantar and Lenny, as you guys make it to the back towards where that creature had come from originally, now you finally get line of sight on it. and it looks like there is some kind of a trove sitting back here. Like this creature was kind of hoarding things. And it has a small pile of what looks like chests just sitting there.
Hey, Ranter, we should go check this out.
I think you're right, Miss Lenny.
I'm not sure we should tell Hardy about it, though.
Well, we'll see what happens in the end. And Rantar just walks in there.
Do you tell the rest of your team or do you not tell your team?
I don't tell anybody.
Rantar just walks up. It's a shiny thing.
Rantar is
Frosty
lucky
can't get
you.
offended.
How
It's
the audacity! How dare you!
The betrayal.
You-
We've made it, folks.
Frosty
Absolute
knows
betrayal.
that Rantar gets very easily distracted and forgets to do the common thing.
That's right. It's not malicious.
It's not.
It's
He's
not
just
malice.
ADD here.
Yeah, you guys get to the back and you find that there's a bunch of like supplies and stuff. And as you start to open up some of these chests, which are not locked, you'll see that there's a lot inside a lot of them. It's just like commoner gear that looks like it must have been taken from the town. It's just traveling, adventuring gear. And then you'll open one of them that has a pile of gold in it.
Can I also look through the amulet, like in this room where we found this trove of things, and see if I see anything with that?
As you hold up this amulet to all of the trove here, you see nothing magical. Do you turn around?
Yeah, I'm looking for.
So as you look through and you're looking at the like treasure that you guys have found, you see nothing. As you turn and look back towards where the other two members of your team are, you see what looks like some kind of an orange color just kind of walking across, a small orange color in the distance walking through. It's outside.
Can I go to it? Can I follow?
You go out the front of the cave,
Yeah.
at which
I'm
point
in.
you would see Frosty and Ungba again, and so the two of you will now see as Lenny's walking by holding that amulet.
Yeah, right there, Lenny.
See
I
something
see.
interesting.
Something.
What do you see there, hon?
An orange figure? I'm trying to figure it out. Follow me.
And as you all peek
Okay.
your heads out from the cave, you'll see a little black cat trying to walk through the snow, but having a really hard time. And he's finally gonna get to you. I'm freaking freezing.
Welcome.
You.
Welcome to the cold.
Please tell
What
me
you
you have
sent
some
us.
kind of fire inside that cave.
Absolutely not. But
And
come on
before
in.
he hears all of that, Rantar
Here,
will
come here, little
pocket
buddy.
a little bit of the gold. He's not going to take all of it, but he'll have put some away.
Rantar,
For the clinic, right, Rantar? It's for the clinic.
Sure, that one.
Rantar, you'll get 30 pieces of gold before you hear this commotion. Could we please go someplace warm?
What do you mean, Hardy? This is where you sent us. This is it.
Oh, I meant like one of the buildings here, not the cave.
The cave's way
And-
cooler.
Rantar will hear
Slides.
that and go, "This cave is
People are-
awesome, Hardy!"
Which very quickly echoes. It echoes, and all of the frozen stalagmites and stalactites start shaking.
Oh no.
Oh no, we need to get out of here.
I pick up the cat and run for the cave.
Ungba, as you pick up the cat and run for the cave, you'll all watch as Ungba just boop, vanishes.
Okay.
And
As a green aura appears around him. What do the rest of you do?
If we want to get out of here, I think we need to jump through like really quickly. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna run and grab Rantar and try and
I
just.
say Rantar will pick up the chest with the gold
Yes.
You will
Rantar.
successfully grab everything, and Pip is clinging to your shoulder, Lenny, as you all cross through back into the forge. And Rantar, the lid is down on that chest, and you're all in the forge, and Hardy's just shaking and covered in snow as Ungva's holding him. Okay, no more frozen adventures, okay? Very cool cave, but Jiminy Christmas, it's freaking cold.
This is
Oh,
where we
I
start
think
this
that
party.
place would make a great base. We could put in some slides, and we can have snowball fights, and we could do like all sorts of things in there.
Okay, listen up. Okay, that sounds like fun, maybe during summer months. But until then, we need to find a better place to establish, not freezing to death, okay? Look, I don't exactly have a lot of padding on me in the snow.
We just gotta
Harvey,
buff
we
up
can
the
get
wind.
you a sweater to wear.
I would look adorable in a little sweater.
You would look adorable.
I would
little
look
buddy.
absolutely adorable in a little red sweater. Oh, it goes with Pip's hat.
Yes.
Hello, Pip. Hi. I'm back. I made friends. Oh,
Oh, Pip.
great. Friends. Okay, yes. Great. How did that work out for you last time? Not so great, huh? Anyway. Okay, so thank you so much for everything you've done. Unfortunately, we still do not have Hardy credits established, but, working on it is work in progress. Okay? And very good job. You brought Pip back. Okay? You are all number ones in my book.
Oh, thank you, Hardy.
I'll let you know who the number 2 is in my book.
Who's that?
That'd be you, Hardy.
I am thank you, number 2.
Oh, Hardy is a big number 2.
Yes, he is. Yes.
The biggest number
Yes,
2.
he is the biggest.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode of Hardy's Travel Agency.
Man, Rantar walks out with the check to go
The
back to the
forge ends
clinic.
with poop.
It was it was a perfect line to end it on. I was like, oh, that's it. That's right there. We're on time. Very good. Good job. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this very, very good, very fun episode of our show. We will be back with you next week for some more crazy antics. So until then, have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye.